breaking the wall to empowering community climate action. Sylvester Weeks, Operation 232, Sierra Leone.
So after consuming this bottle of water, dump it in the trash. Eventually, it ends up in the landfill. This is the reality we face in Sierra Leone, and also it ends up in the road and clogging the different waterways. So a study shows that 130,000 of tons plastic waste annually, like Sierra Leone produce, and which 84% of this waste is mismanaged, and less than 10% of this waste is recycled in Sierra Leone. And also we get to understand that 40,600 of these tons of plastics are annually found in the waterways, and it's clogged, where it causes flooding. More especially we experience the rainy season, and people lost their properties, their lives, and also people get to suffer because of all these ideas that they are not well informed. And also, there are zero incentive programs for people to participate in this kind of project. And people also do not have the awareness for them to understand that they should be a responsible citizen, even though they don't have this incentive, but also to ensure that they also add value to their environment, and also to add. And also for them to ensure that they contribute to nation's development. So these are solutions where mostly people consume this bottle of waters, and also we have a lot of sachets of plastic that people use, more especially Sierra Leone, Nigeria. We also use all of these, and most especially the mentality and the attitude. People think and just throw it away. They do not know the impact of all these plastics in the environment until it gets to a point where we start, experiencing the rainy season, because we only have 2 seasons, and now these disasters start happening. So our solution is where we have access to this plastic. We collect the PET and different plastics, and we work with independent collectors and people that we hire to work with as well within the different communities. And we also try to implement the smart bin. The smart bin helps with smart sorting, wherein it identifies human errors. And this mostly happen, you can find them, in public places, but we're trying to launch it fully for every corporate offices to have access to it as well. It's a 4-bin, and it's programmed with ultrasonic camera, and it also has an AI that we design an actual different waste, plastic, paper, metal, and solid waste. So when you scan it, automatically it detects the kind of waste, and only that bin open. You can force to open the other bins, it will not open as well. And when we're able to track most of this waste and we collect them, it goes directly to the trash collector. From the trash collector, it goes to the recycling plant. And from the recycling plant, we have another product that we have a recycled plastic with an upcycled cloth that has a barcoded technology on it. This helps also to change the behavior and raise awareness with locals in Sierra Leone for them to engage more with this bag, because it helps them with points. Whenever they access this bag, it helps them to create a membership. And when they build a point up to 1,000 with the different partner shop that we have, it could be waived for $50. So whenever they want to access the shop, they do not need to pay anything. They automatically waive with those points, and it also helps them to understand that they should not be using plastic, engaging with this bag fully. So it's like an incentive for them. So before you can see the impact on the landfill, which also will help to improve the health, the public health, by reducing 50% related waste illness. We also look at how we can increase awareness and also change behavior through reducing plastic by engaging with those bags. And we are able to reach like over 15,000 plus community members, where we have been able to create awareness campaign workshops and also partner with different stakeholders. Also, the environmental impact, wherein we have been able to reduce the plastic and also give people idea that the impact of plastic by introducing this bag, and also the cleanups activities that we mostly do in different communities, and also partner with the Ministry of Tourism, where we provide the manpower and also they provide resources where we clean all those beaches. So it gives us an idea that we are contributing to nation development as well. So after you can see how it's sorted, and we increase employment opportunities by over 115 plus green job by working with local independent collectors, which they collect plastic all around Freetown. We pay them after we weigh it. And we also work with people that we hired. These people that we hired, more especially they are women. They work in our local recycling plant, and communities members that we eventually train and work with through our different outreach programs. We reduce the CO2 emission by, replacing burning of plastic to recycling plastic. Okay.
I think. Yeah, go to the slide if you want.
Okay.
Yeah. So can we have the mic, please?
So what are some of the learning?
Thank you.
Okay.
I was hoping someone would do that. Thank you.
Yeah, the learning when we come to understand that community-driven solution yields stronger result. At some point, we try to project our solution into community without understanding the actual problem. So we get to engage, follow the community, and we even give them chance to be part of the project by co-create the solution together, by also, the recycling, system, how to design it. So at least they feel fulfilled that they're part of something, or they're part of the solution as well. Because at some point, people have been doing this project, it has not been successful, knowing that they can project their idea into community without understanding the actual problem, which the people know their problem, so you can fully engage with them and try to solve the problem with them together. Yeah. And also, we believe technology complement but not replace human effort. We get to understand that 75% of tracking mapped out of these different routes that we use to get collected all these plastics, but we have to ensure that the facilitators for the operation to reach out door to door to ensure that people also are continuing segregating these practices to ensure that they keep recycling their plastic and we're able to collect them on time. And also time investment is crucial. It took us more than 3 months to do onboarding into these different communities, but end of the day, participation rate, was up to 35%, which of them even currently working with us as well. So it takes time for them to understand our models and methods, and also we get to understand exactly their own concern and how we can blend all the solutions together and get them on board. So this is why the time investment is more crucial in our onboarding in different communities. And the surprises also we get to learn, where even youth enthusiasm as well. We initially started with 5 clubs in different schools in Freetown. Now we actively have 12 clubs. And most of these youth are, leading cleanups, activities in their different community and awareness campaign, and gives us an idea that youth are more actively involved in this project and to ensure that we all be part of the solution together. And the unexpected government interest, 4 of our workshops, local council representatives were present, and also at some point they were willing to collaborate with us to ensure that we have waste management policies, which they also can be able to give us the chance to contribute to national development. And the resilient in low resources community, in as much we have, we don't have enough incentive that reach out to different community, but our door-to-door facilitation helps also for us to be able to reach out to people and be able to collaborate with them to ensure that, we get most of this waste and we're able to pass on the education to them. They can be well informed.
Yeah.
Unexpected government interest. I mean, those smart bins, I assume they are not cheap. Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
And does this government interest lead to the fact that they invest in those smart bins and then place them all around, or?
No, yeah. Sorry, actually, they have not invested in the smart bins yet, but we want a partnership with different banks and different governments. So at some point, where we can also, get more resources to sustain what we're working on. Yeah.
And any idea how many smart bins you have already placed?
No, so far we have not launched all of them fully yet, but we have done a prototype, that has been able to collect more of the data and is working accurate. We don't have enough resources to scale it up.
Okay, oh, good. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, Mario.
So together what was already asked. So this is a very complex collection and production line. It requires a lot of investment. I want to understand where it stands right now and how much plastic you have already gotten into a second use?
So we have gotten over 1,500 of tons of plastic that we have been able to use for the bags and also, in the recycle process. And hold on. In the recycle process, and and also those plastic. When we have those plastic, the way we create the job, we sell it to local manufacturers back in Sierra Leone because we get to understand, for example, Miller Tank, they get most of their resources out of Sierra Leone, that they also do the water tank where you store water and rubber chairs that they use for occasion. So we sell these plastics to them and ensure that we support local economy as well. And with the money we take it, we have to pay our staff and ensure that we sustain what we're doing.
I think we're good. We don't have time for more questions. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, sorry.